Hey, how are you doing
Hi,
today?
how are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. So, you remember we signed all the, consent forms and everything. Did you have any questions about those?
No, I think it was pretty straightforward. I think I'm good.
So you understand that everything is confidential here unless, you threaten to hurt yourself or hurt other people, then I would have to report that.
Okay, no problem. I understand.
So how's it been going with the
Job
job
search?
search? Yes.
It's kind of at a standstill right now. I've been, having a lot of problems actually going to the interview. I can do everything up until the point, but it's like, I can't seem to leave, like, my house, Like, I can't get in my car and just go.
Okay, well, it seems like you've made some progress. You're getting interviews, so that's good. Can you describe to me a little bit of what you're feeling when, the moment comes down that you have to leave your house?
Yeah, I feel stomach aches, I get real nauseous, I'll throw up, just from the, being nauseous. I just get real worked up, and I haven't, it just feels like a tightness in my stomach, and it makes me feel sick to my stomach.
So physically you're feeling sick.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's going on, in your head at this point?
Sure. What's happening is I'm having racing thoughts about, like I talked to you before about, maybe doing something in terms of wrong that they would consider. I'm worried that they're going to look at my past and being in the military as something negative as opposed to positive. Because, like I was saying, I came back and, I'll have people just ask me the craziest questions, like, why'd you go over there? Just accusing me of being this bad person that I know I'm not, I genuinely went there to help people, and I was doing what I thought was best for my, the country, and I never went there with bad intentions, I guess is what I'm saying, and I feel like that's how people are treating me, I've come back and, just having problems, I don't know.
That sounds very difficult. So these people that approach you, are these just random people or friends talking to you about this?
Well, on the flight, I was sitting there in my uniform flying back, and, you just get these bad looks, and people next to you just say silly things. I had someone say that exact thing to me, and I guess I'm just worried that I can't get a job because they're going to look at me as a murderer or something, and I'm not.
Right.
I'm not these bad things that they say.
Yeah. So how often does this happen to you? I mean, do you go out often? I know you say you fear leaving your house, that you're going to have flashbacks and stuff like that. Or what is it about, going out that is it just the questioning?
Yeah, I think so.
And it sounds like they're accusing you of being somebody that you're not.
Right, and the way I would explain it is, when people keep saying that you're something, and then it's almost like, wait, am I? You start questioning yourself, and I think, that's the hardest thing for me right now. Is I know I'm not these things, but they think I am, and right now I just want to get a job, like I said, and I'm just having problems calming myself down with this,
Yeah. So, okay, so the number one goal for you is to get a job.
Right.
Okay.
Actually get to the interview.
Get to the
Maybe not
interview.
well, yeah, the ultimate goal would be getting a job, but just getting there to talk to the people would be a step,
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I'm just trying to understand, before we can actually, make progress towards that goal, what other things are involved with the PTSD, with the trauma. Can you describe any other triggers that you think would affect you at the interview or at the workforce? Say you do get the job.
Mm-hmm. I will say, when I'm in a group, a group of large people, I do get nervous, but I don't have any outbursts or anything like that. It's more just an internal struggle where I just kind of have to get out. I feel like everything's tightening, and feel like I can't breathe, or like I'll have like, you know, my heart will start beating real quick and I can't catch my breath and I just feel real dizzy.
So it's the physical symptoms again, and I mean, there's gotta be something that you're thinking that's causing that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like I feel like I can't get out. Like I don't have, like I feel like I'm trapped, I guess is what like how I would describe it. I feel trapped.
So is that something that you experienced when you were serving?
Kind of, yeah, it's just that, you know, you're there to help these people and stuff. Like we were helping get schools built, and we were helping with helping them to learn how to produce their own food and stuff like that. We were just bringing food and helping protect schools and things like that. And it was just kind of that being on edge at all times, because it's not like I took like some guys coming and attacking you. It's more like, you know, you're walking and like there'll be like a bomb or something, or like, so
The fear of the unknown.
yeah, just like always having to have that mindset of just being aware, vigilant, I guess, you know. And so I feel like, you know, nothing really happened over there to me personally, but I have had friends that, you know, didn't come back, you know.
And I'm sure that's affected you.
Yeah, definitely. I would say it has affected me, you know. I think about it all the time, you know. Those are my friends.
Right. So these symptoms that you're describing, you know, did you ever experience that before you enlisted? I mean, can you describe a time before, you know, that you didn't feel this way?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, definitely, like, before I enlisted in high school, I can just remember, you know, being able to, like, goof around, you know, hang out with my friends. Didn't worry about anything, really, no. I didn't have any problem sleeping, to be honest. I never thought about that, but, yeah, I never really thought about that. No, I didn't have any problems sleeping.
So you're mentioning sleeping. What, can you describe what problems you're having sleeping? Or, I mean, are you not sleeping? Are you having nightmares? What's going on?
Yeah, just some like nightmares. I have problems like staying asleep. You know, I have a hard time relaxing. You know, and so yeah, I just have a hard time relaxing.
And you mentioned, you know, when you were in high school, you would hang out with friends and socialize. Is that something that you don't do anymore?
You know, not really. A lot of the friends that I did have in high school, you know, we didn't really keep in touch. And, you know, I mean, I guess we did like social media, but like we don't. I'm afraid to talk to them, and then they kind of don't reach out to me. So I kind of feel like that experience, like on the plane and stuff, or like this like judging kind of thing, would happen to them. And I don't know. I don't feel like I'm the same. You know what I mean? As I was before. My experience.
So, can you name anybody, you know, that you would consider a support for you and understand what you're going through, or anybody else that you've talked to about this?
My parents are definitely a huge support. I haven't really been talking to them as much, but, you know, I just kind of like to keep to myself when I call them. I don't really pick up the phone.
And when did that start? Because you said, I mean, you're describing them as a support, and that communication has kind of been limited now.
Yeah.
Because of your choice.
Yeah, I feel like not having a job. I don't know. They're always harping on me about getting work or doing stuff, like getting out. And I understand that that's helpful, but it's not easy, you know. And it's nice to have them there, like that they're supporting me in that sense, like to get work, to find, you know, to hang out with people. But it's, you know, I don't know. It's just, it gets old, like hearing it from them, you know.
Right.
Like they're not helping me. Like, I don't know, they're stressing me out.
So that adds on to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I definitely think there's some things we can do. You mentioned your triggers were just the big crowds of people. The thinking about the interview, you don't want people to judge you and think that you're some kind of murderer and stuff like that. Can you name any other triggers that might set you off or do you have flashbacks or?
No, not really, not at all.
So it's just the nightmares?
Yeah, just nightmares.
Can you describe the nightmares? Is it what happened over there or scenarios here?
It's more just like, the nightmares will be like, I'm walking down the street trying to help some kids out and I step on a mine or something, or I think a lot about the friends over there that aren't coming back. I think it's just what happened to them, and I don't know, I feel like it's things like that kind of make it just difficult to sleep. I'll just do other things, start singing
Does searching the internet make you feel better? I mean, do you find things on there that are helpful to you, or does it add on to anything?
It does help out a lot, yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't, I still can't sleep, I'll just research or something, watch videos on YouTube.
I don't know if, have you ever exercised or anything like that, any kind of exercise?
Yeah, I really stopped, but ever since I came back, I've stopped. But now that you mention it, yeah, no, I don't. Not anymore, no.
Okay, do you think that would be helpful to keep your mind off of things, maybe get you to sleep because you're tired, or,
Yeah, that's something I could try for sure.
there's also,
I did feel better when I used to, yeah.
so maybe that's something that we can incorporate, and that can, keep your mind off of something for at least, an hour, 45 minutes. When you get your body tired, there's also, forms of exercises that incorporate meditation, which I think would be very beneficial for you. Have you ever meditated?
No, what's that?
Well, it's just a form of, just being with yourself and kind of shutting everybody out. And I think that would be helpful for you, if you ever decide to go out, to movies or somewhere where there's a lot of people, maybe you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, or right before your interview, you feel yourself getting overwhelmed. Maybe that's something that can help you kind of shut everything out, be with yourself, stop the thoughts, because the thoughts are what's causing, these uncomfortable physical,
Yeah.
like the nausea and everything.
Yeah, sure. I'm not, it's something I could look up. I've never meditated before,
Oh, you can also try deep breathing, like maybe we can do that now. I mean, how are you feeling now? Are you feeling okay in here, like speaking to me, or?
Yeah, I feel a lot better than when I first got here, for sure. It's kind of tough to get here, but yeah, I got here, I guess. So,
What was tough about getting here?
Just like it was that responsibility. It feels like a chore, it's just hard to get. I don't know.
Does it feel like a chore when you're about to get ready for your interview? It does?
Like something I have to do.
I mean, you say have to, but you've mentioned that you want to have a job and you want to be productive.
I do, but I don't know, it's like this default feeling of having to do something,
Having to leave the house.
I want a job, but it's like that one moment becomes so big. I build it up to be this huge thing, and coming here was such a big deal, but I'm here and I do feel a lot better, that I can. And
okay, well maybe we can try some deep breathing techniques that kind of make you, that probably help you leave the house, or if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, or you're about to have anxiety, you can try that. So maybe we can do 10 deep breaths. I just want you to inhale as deep as you can, and exhale.
Sure.
And then fall out, and just try to relax, don't tense up, just have your hands, and then, okay. So, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale and out. how did that feel? And I mean, I know it was pretty short, but were you thinking about anything?
I mean, I did feel a lot better.
What were you thinking?
Nothing.
Just concentrate on breathing.
Yeah. I was just listening to your voice.
Yeah, so does that make you feel better?
Yeah, it does. I do feel better, actually. I feel more calm, Like you were saying how I felt, like I did feel a little like tight in my stomach, and now I kind of feel, I feel better.
Okay, so maybe that's a technique we can use.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, you're feeling that way, maybe you don't need to be applying, I mean, you can apply for the jobs, but before you go to an interview, maybe we can do an interview here to help you out if you're nervous about, how it's gonna go down.
Yeah, I would like that. Yeah, like maybe.
Worst case scenario.
Sure, we could, yeah. Okay, can we do that?
Do you wanna do that?
Yeah, sure. I do want.
Okay, so do we wanna do best case or worst case? I start asking you, so did you have to like shoot people in the face over there?
Let's do that.
That's what you're,
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just try it. Let's see where we go.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous, but let's see. I'll take a deep breath. All right. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. My name's Ruben Reyes.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Reyes.
I'd like to apply for this job,
Well, we reviewed your application and we believe you're qualified. So that's why we called you in today for this interview. And can you just tell me a little bit about your work experience? I do see here that you're a veteran.
I just got back. I was working as a medic in the military, and so I have some experience like talking to people and like communicating.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for your service. That's really brave of you, and I appreciate you. So you have experience in the medical field. Good. Can you tell me one of your strengths?
Sure. One of my strengths is that I'm a hard worker. That I'm never I don't give up easily. I'm very resilient.
Okay, so you're very persistent and work hard.
And I'm loyal. Very loyal.
Great. Okay, well, do you have any? Can you tell me one of your weaknesses?
Sure. I think one of my weaknesses is that I don't know everything, I'll be honest, but I'm willing to, if I don't know the answer, I'm going to look it up and I'm going to make sure that I know it. So I believe not knowing everything is a weakness, but I feel like, I think it helps me understand what I need to learn. I'm always willing to learn.
Right. Willing to ask and find the answers. Do you...
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, that definitely, you threw me for a loop. What did you... With that one, yeah, definitely. That was good. I mean, I definitely learned a little bit from that.
Yeah, because it can go either way, and if they do,
I guess, you made me feel a lot better when you were, thanking me for my service. I never thought about that. That's something that they could possibly do,
Right. Not everything's going to be negative towards you. Obviously, we're not in a perfect world, and we just need to learn how to deal with it. What would you do if somebody did ask you that? I know you get upset.
I don't really get it.
Respond, or?
Yeah, I get internal. I get my feelings hurt. I think more. It's not so much that I'll yell or something. I do kind of. I don't know. I'd say get my feelings kind of hurt. I think that's how I would describe it.
So is there something that we can do maybe to help you not let it affect you so much? Your interviewer just thanked you for your service. So now you know that not everybody has that perception.
That's true, yeah. I didn't really think of it that way, but yeah, that's something for sure.
Yeah, because there's going to be people judging, people we judge all the time, it's just how we internalize that and how we perceive it. And you know, like you told me, I'm not a bad person, I didn't go over there to hurt anybody.
Mhm.
So how do you perceive yourself?
You know, I perceive myself as a good person, but like I said in the beginning, like, man, like when people just keep, I guess you're right, I mean, it wasn't really a lot of people, not everybody is in that thing. I guess it wasn't in one personal, like it was one experience on the planet, and I kind of did.
Would you describe that experience as traumatizing?
No, it's just, frustrating, you know. I think I did feel bad, you know, like, I mean, things happen over there that are out of your control, you know, and so having my feelings, like these kind of negative already feelings, kind of reinforced by that person, kind of made it bad, I guess.
And you mentioned like things are out of your control. I mean, we can't control how people, I mean, can you control how other people view you? I mean,
No, I can't, not really. But I guess I can control what I do, you know.
we can, you know, that's something that we can do like with the meditation or the deep breathing. You kind of, when you feel yourself getting at that point, that's something where you have to bring yourself back. You have control over that and your thoughts, and now you know how to kind of shut it down.
Yeah, that was definitely helpful, like the breathing. And that's something I could definitely try, for sure. Yeah, I guess like with, you know, that experience, I guess I haven't had any like super positive ones yet with it, just because I haven't gone out, like I was saying, you know, my parents told me to get a job already, and, you know, I guess I'm just like I guess scared, you know, about like, but I never thought about like people, there are positive people out there, you know.
Have you, so do you talk to any of your friends that you were over there with? I mean, do you know any other veterans that you interviewed? Is there anything else that you socialize that's a veteran?
Not really. I kind of cut all ties with that, but yeah.
Would you consider maybe a support group? You know, because I mean, I'm not a veteran, and maybe being around other people who have experienced similar things as you have can be helpful. They might have other techniques that have been helpful to them that may be helpful to you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'd be open for that. I've been kind of experimenting with like online groups already, kind of, but like it'd be cool to actually go to a real one.
Okay.
You have like resources.
Yeah, I'll definitely get some pamphlets together for you and try and find something in town and hope to get you in there. So.
Yeah, I would like that. Maybe at the VA or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like that.
Okay, so how do you feel about today's session and going forward with your job search?
I feel a lot better. You know, I feel like it's definitely in the right direction of what I want it to be. You know, I like that, you know, the interview thing kind of helped ease my mind, you know, in the sense that, like, they're not judging me necessarily. I guess, you know, I guess they're not always going to be that way.
Right.
Like that person isn't
Mm-hmm.
playing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be trying to do some of the deep breathing before I...
Yeah, and you can go at your own pace. I mean, I'm not saying go out and go to a concert or anything. I mean, just even if you're feeling that way, coming here, going to the grocery store, I think you should just incorporate that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely will. I'll try it, you know. I'll let you know how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let me know how it goes next session.
Okay, great. Well, it was good seeing you.
Thank you. Is it October?